This video will instruct you in using GoVivace's captionAI application. CaptionAI will capture and transcribe speech from live and recorded events, as well as provide real-time translations of the transcribed speech. To begin, let's open the captionAI application. Going through the buttons on the interface, this first button gives you all of your options, the help, the about, the license, as well as the broadcast button. The broadcast button has a very specific use for broadcasting this through a website to multiple handsets. We'll go through this button later. The microphone button turns on and off the ability to use the attached microphone to the computer so that it can transcribe speech right away. The Loopback recording button is used when you are displaying a video, for example, on the computer, and you want the captionAI application to grab the audio from the sound card on the computer and transcribe the data or the speech coming from the audio. A closed caption button sets up the closed caption bar, which you can see down here. Once you've clicked on the closed caption to create the bar, you have multiple options. You can change the font and the font size that's going to be displayed in the caption box, as well as whether you want the box to be transparent or not, as well as the ability to move the box. So with this button pressed, I can move the box to be underneath a slide chart or a video or whatever it is that I'm closed captioning. Also, you can change the number of rows displayed in the bar at this point right here, up to 5 bars, up to 5 rows rather. And again, this makes it transparent with the printing seeming to float on the desktop, or you can make it the traditional white underscored bar to show the transcription in real time. You can also click on this button to change the width of the bar to the full width of the screen. This next button is to turn translation on and off. When you're using translation, it uses our internal machine translation engines, and traditionally we can go from English to any of the languages we support. This list is always changing, and these are the languages we currently support as of the date of this video. You can also change the width of the two boxes, one showing the source and one showing the target. The next button is if you want to upload an audio file. So if you've created an audio file of someone's speech, for example, and you want to upload it, then you click on this file here, and it gives you the standard Windows connect to a Windows folder and upload a specific WAV file. This button is the play button, and you can upload and then play the actual file you've uploaded. If you want to see the transcription after you've uploaded the audio file, you will have to hit the play button, which will play the audio file and transcribe it in real time. And finally, you have the edit property, which is the standard Windows capabilities of zooming, cut, paste, as well as save the transcription that's appearing on the window itself. So those are the buttons involved in captionAI, and now let's look a little deeper to individual scenarios. So in this first use case, I'm going to play a TV show off of Netflix on my computer, and then I'm going to go with closed captioning underneath. And normally I would hide the captionAI window after I've got it started, but in this case I'll leave it open so that you can see what's happening in real time. So to start with, the TV show is ready to play. I'll go over to the captionAI button and set up closed captioning first by clicking that. I will set the number of captioning display rows to 2, and I will not make it transparent. I'll move the bar so that it's in the right place, and that's all set. I'll take that off so that I get control back to hit the Loopback recording button, and it's asking for my username and ID, which normally it would not do at this point, but since I had just restarted it, it will ask for that. Once the Loopback button is green, we're ready to go. We can just start our TV show.
I guess we're off to sell a 70 fleet side Chevy truck, huh?
Yes, we are.
We really have to make this worth our while.
We're hoping to trade this 70 fleet side for a 1939 Zephyr body, but that deal fell through. We've decided if we get more than 60 grand for this truck, we're just going to go ahead and sell it because that puts about 30 grand in the team's pocket.
So I'll pause it there, and that's pretty much the way that this will work in this scenario. You can always hit save and save the transcription if you want to keep it for the client or for yourself. The next scenario is very similar to the last one. The only difference is I am showing a PowerPoint slide, and I'm going to use the microphone to present the slides. In this case, instead of hitting the Loopback button, I'm going to hit the microphone button. That turns on my microphone so the transcription is happening in real time, and I can start to present my slides, and as I progress through the charts, it will continue to take everything that I speak into the microphone and transcribe it in real time underneath the chart set. You can easily display this on a large screen for your audience, and if you go into full screen mode, the closed captioning will continue to stay with the charts. And that's a synopsis of how to do closed captioning with the chart set. Finally, let's take a look at how we set up captionAI to do real-time translations as well as transcriptions. In this case, I'll be using the microphone to present my speech, and we'll be broadcasting to people's individual cell phones where they can choose the language they wish to see the transcription appear in. To start this, we're going to go to the settings box, and we're going to choose broadcast. Now what this does is it will create a web page where people can go to see the translations. We'll generate a key, and we will also declare a room number. It can be any number you want. It could have a logical reason or not, and then we'll create the QR code. So now we've created the QR code, which if they simply screen the QR code, it will take them to the URL shown here. For ease of use, I'll simply click on that and bring over the page it has opened for me. This can be individualized for the event being broadcast. And when I click on the Go button, it will ask me for my source and target language. Typically the source language will be English, and in this case, let's say I want to see the results in French. Click on Start. Assuming this was on my phone, for example, it would show me the original transcription here as well as the translated transcription there. I'm going to move this out of the way so I can start, and then I'll bring it back into the picture. So I'll click on this, I'll click on closed caption and I'll begin to speak so that it can start to transcribe my words. Now, as you can see here on the screen of my device, both the source and the target language translations are happening in real time as I speak. So this is how you set up a real-time personalized translation experience for your customers or viewers of your speech.